you'll see that I am in basically a new start. Old garage right from the very beginning here, right? This video is not really an episode that's part of the playlist. I'd like to consider the playlist probably closed at this point, but I have an announcement I'd like to make on something that I would like to do as the next project for this game, as well as sort of talking about some existing bugs that still exist in the game, and the reason why I can't start it right away. The first big bug that is currently in the game, hopefully these things get patched before I even release this, but it is what it is. Currently, this vehicle you can see is listed for $15,000. He's proposing $8,630. Let's go ahead and put like $14,500. He's going to move up to 11. That's cool. How about we put in $14,000? Okay. He's too high. He's offering just this. I'm going to go ahead and make this price, let's say $300,000. Okay, well, that's too expensive, but the most he can offer is $40,000. You see what I just did there? I completely wrecked the entire economy of the game by doing that. You can put in a very small price for a car, and you can do this incredibly fast with a high turnover rate right now. So I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to come over into the office here. This is a brand new car. Well, it's not brand new, but you know what I mean. It's a car that I have to list for sale right now. And I didn't put any pictures in it. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to put in and say 6,340. So let's just put in, I don't know, let's put in like $8,000. That's in the yellow. It should be pretty good. It doesn't let me list it without pictures. Oh, I guess it does matter. I never actually tried to list a car without pictures, but whatever. We'll just come over here real quick, take the picture. Come over here, take the picture. Good enough. Let's go back to the office. Now, given that it's 1905, I probably can't do this in in time here, but we'll just go ahead and try this out. So put this car in here. Let's list it for like $8,000. It's in the green. It should be actually really easy to sell that. Everybody should be interested in that car for $8,000. So we'll come back to this. We'll see me replicate it again, but notice it's day 2 and I have 55 grand in my account now. Okay, that's a problem. Second problem is the thing that I tried to show in the previous video, in episode 19. That I wasn't able to replicate it, but it's still existing, and there are people that are still able to do it. We can confirm that. So you're able to put obscenely high prices on vehicles, and if you get somebody interested, you can decline them. You get somebody interested, you can decline them. Eventually, you may have to wait like 3 or 4 in-game weeks, but eventually you will get someone who will offer you hundreds of thousands of dollars for a vehicle, and it's just not right to do that. So that needs to be patched as well. There's other things that need to be patched, like the reset feature. So I have the dolly out there right now, but you could do this with any car, including ones that you already made a deal with, right? And this has been said to me over and over and over again in the comments and stuff, and I just don't show these things. I don't do these things because I consider this cheating. You can do this if you want to. It's a single-player game, but I consider it cheating. If you go into vehicles, you have a tow dolly. This right here is sitting at the junkyard right now. I can hit reset. And again, I can do this with other cars too. And you can see reset has now brought the dolly right here. That needs to be fixed to the point where you should still be allowed to do it, because you can get cars stuck and stuff. And that's the only way to get them, reset. What I would like to see happen, though, is that the reset function does not put them at the dealership. What I'd like to see is that the reset function places them on the side of the road in the nearest part of the nearest road. So this car here, if you were to buy it and reset it, it would not go there. Instead, it would go here, right? Like this car's parked, right? You could do that same thing at the junkyard. It would go to the nearest point on the nearest major road on the side of the road. That would be a balanced way of having the reset function. Because if you do get stuck or flipped over or whatever, and you can't drive it, you're screwed. Use the reset function, and now you can still get it. You can still drive it, but you have to go get it, and you still have to drive it back. That's one thing I would really like to be able to see. And then the last and final thing that I would like to see patched, and I need all 4 of these things, I think, to be patched. This one isn't a huge deal, because it kind of helps a lot of players, so I can understand why maybe not patching this one would be okay. But for my challenge that I would like to do, and I'm going to have a a Steam gift card grand prize for people. I'm also going to look at having a 2nd and 3rd place prize as well. So I'm putting up some money to facilitate a contest with you guys, and that's why this video exists. But I can't do that until these 4 things are taken care of. So the price manipulation there, that's definitely a bug. That's going to get worked out, I'm sure of it. Being able to list things for absurd prices, that's definitely got to get fixed. I don't know if it's considered really a bug, but it definitely needs to be rebalanced. The reset thing, I don't think it's actually a bug. I think it's just the way it's implemented. And I can't have this implemented this way if I'm going to do this contest, because it basically encourages people to cheat, and there's no value in like getting the tow truck, for example. So I can't have that either. Okay, the last thing requires me to be in my main save for this because I need the lift. So the last bug or thing that I kind of need patched in order to facilitate this this contest that I'd like to do, and this is, I'm gonna be offering a Steam gift card for this for a big one. I'm thinking $100 Steam gift card for the winner. I'll do a second place and a third place as well. You know, prizes, so like multiple winners. But I need this to be patched in order to do this contest as well. The fact that I don't have to screw those in and it counts as repaired and it counts as fully installed. I need that patch too. That's a little bit harder one to do because like that is something that I think is good for players. Because if you don't like the mechanical parts of things, you can speed up that part of the time of the game for you and not have to do that. And I understand that. I get it. But it also leads to, you know, people not having to do it. So I guess maybe I'll put an asterisk on this one and say that the first three definitely need fixed. The first three definitely need patched. And then this one here, if it's not fixed or if it's by design, if they want it to stay this way, I get that. Then when I announce this, or when I start this contest, I'll just make it very known that you can do that. And that way everyone's on the same playing field. Okay. So what is the contest? The contest is who can get to $10 million in their bank account the fastest. Now, how do I judge the fastest? Upper left corner. The day, like day 84 in this case, and the time. When $10 million hits your bank account, done. Stop the clock, right? You take a screenshot of that, and that's it. That's your submission, how fast you can get there. Now, $10 million takes a long time, but how fast can you get there? That's what I'd like to do. I'm offering a $100 Steam gift card to the winner. I think I'll probably put a $50 Steam gift card for second place, and let's do like a 20 for third place, right? I'm gonna be doing that. But I'm not starting that yet until these three things, at least those three things, hopefully four, but at least those three things are patched up, because otherwise the game is broken. It promotes cheating. No one can win unless they cheat, and I can't have that. So when those things are ready, look for another video. In the meantime, feel free to play ahead of time. Like, you can start fresh and just see what it takes without using those things, of course, right? What does that take? How would you go through it? What would your strategies be? I'd love you to share them down below if you want. I would probably share my own run on this. I think maybe is that interesting? Should we play again with that as the goal? Let me know down below. But you can consider our car dealer simulator run, the existing playlist. You consider this video as the finale for that, and wrapping that up with an announcement of something I'd like to do next. I am just waiting for some of those things to be done. Also, last video, I mentioned that there was a document that I had, a big old lengthy document of all the changes I'd like to have. I went ahead and altered the last video. The description of the last video has that document in it now, as well as the pinned comment. So if you want to see that, you don't have to, of course, but if you want to see that document, it is linked now, and you can go check it out if you'd like to. I don't expect any of those things to actually come to this game. The scope of the game is entirely about what the developer wants. And people like me, I'm not ignorant to this. We have kind of a weighted influence in our opinions on how things can shape sometimes. I'm not asking for any special treatment in that regard. I'm not asking for anything that I asked for or anything that I have as my ideas for it to actually come true. I just have an opinion. I've got dreams, man. And if those dreams are just a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger than yours, that's okay. I don't expect any special things to happen from it because it's their game. It's going to be the way they want it. But that document is there in case you want to see it. Okay, so this wraps up Car Dealer Simulator for now. And when those things are patched, I'd like to do a challenge run and see if any of you guys can beat me to $10 million in the account. All right, see ya. Bye.